this. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Inappropriate Movie Database, the comedy game show about content warnings. I'm your host, Nick Martucci. We got a real dumb game tonight, but I'm excited for it. Before we get to that, if you're new here, you should go and subscribe to the channel if you like what you're seeing. There's over 200 of these, and some of them are pretty good. So go and watch those. Also, if you're not a member of the Facebook page, you should join that. If you search Inappropriate Movie Database or click the link in the description of this video, that's where you can get all the information about this show, including how to be on it. I believe there's still a spot open for next Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're doing movies that didn't go to theaters. So if you want to be a part of that, reach out to me either on Facebook or on Twitter and Instagram at IMDb Game. And if you just want to look out for other opportunities, I will start booking for December soon, which I swear Christmas was 2 months ago, and I refuse to hear otherwise.
It was. I know Santa.
I am Santa.
That's true. He's right there. That's why I know him.
The other thing, as you may or may not know, if you've been watching the show, winners of the show now have an optional prize they can claim, and that is they get to assign a movie that I have to watch over the course of the next week. Last week, Jeff Denham won. No, he didn't.
How dare you?
Last week, Josh Poirier won and had me watch from this year an Argentinian horror movie called When Evil Lurks.
Was it good?
I cannot tell you anything about this movie, but it is fucking terrifying.
Ooh, I like that.
This is I mean, horror fans are feasting this year.
I have like a weird history of watching like unhinged horror movies, like A-list through F-list. Mm-hmm. And someone the other day was like, I saw this movie and I think it's going to be the worst movie you've ever seen. And I've never had such a confidence with saying, no, it's not. So I would love to watch that.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's gruesome. It's disturbing. It is devastating.
Ooh.
It is.
Did you feel dirty when it was over?
A little bit. Not so much dirty. Not so much dirty. It's just, like I said, devastated. Okay. Just like, oh, nothing good is ever going to happen again.
Did you weep into your beard?
I did not weep in this one.
Okay.
But
do you sometimes weep into your beard?
I have never had this many questions giving the review for the movie I saw last week.
I'm so sorry. Start the show. Start the real show.
But yeah, When
I just
Evil
miss
Lurks,
you, Nick. I'm sorry.
I miss you too. When Evil Lurks, if you have Shudder, it's there. If you like just real, I don't know. I don't think it's a movie for weak stomachs, but it is. There are some scenes, and I think Josh will agree with me, that will just stick with you, burn in your brain. I don't. Josh, do you think I can say anything about this movie?
No, you really can't. It's one of these movies that you have to experience.
It drops you right in. It does not explain anything to you for maybe 40 minutes.
I think the only thing you talk about is it's a possession movie. It's basically a demonic movie. So that's about the only thing you really need to know about it.
Okay.
And what happens from there is completely off the rails, and also it's weird. It's off the rails, and it's also completely it's
grounded in a way that doesn't make sense. But yeah, enough about that. When Evil Lurks, highly recommend if you love horror. Okay. Tonight on the show, we'll see if he has another movie for me, or if one of our other guests will win. The topic tonight is one that we haven't done in a while. It's movies with animals in the title. Movies like Reservoir Dogs, Wolf of Wall Street, they don't have to be about animals. They just have some sort of animal in the title. I have a real weird list of movies, and I have no idea how these folks are going to do on them. So let's bring them in. Joining me on the show tonight are Josh Pick, Josh Poirier, and Sammy. Welcome, everybody.
Hey, what's up, Nick? What's up, Pick?
Hi.
Hi, everybody. Now, I don't have a top of the show mini game tonight because I spent almost 2 hours watching this movie today instead of putting the show together. So let's just jump into the interviews. Let's start with our returning champion, Josh Poirier. Welcome back to the show.
What's up, Nick? How's it going?
Going well. How are you?
Good. I love the fact that we look like a stoner metal band with a female lead singer.
Wait, a female what?
Lead singer.
Oh, hell yeah. Yes. Sold.
I buy that.
Is the name of our band IMDb?
It is.
Well, Josh,
I already have a song in the bank.
Well, Josh, is there any movies you can think of with animals in the title that you want to talk about real briefly?
Two of them briefly.
All right.
One which I think most people will know, a lot of people know of, and one which I don't think anybody knows about. The one that I think a lot of people know about is Dog Soldiers, which is a really good Neil Marshall film.
I'm having a hard time placing what that movie
I don't
is.
know what that is.
It's werewolves versus soldiers, and it's fantastic.
I don't know this movie.
It's Neil Marshall who did The Descent.
Okay.
The movie he did before The Descent. Dog Soldiers is one of his first films, and it's just amazing. And the other one's called King of the Ants.
I don't know this one either.
Directed by Stuart Gordon.
Okay, I'm on board.
It's his most normal film.
I'm less on board.
It's not George Wendt and William Baldwin.
Ooh, you are not selling this one.
Kerry Ward, but it's all the best performances of their careers, which I know still doesn't say much, but still, it's George Wendt as an evil person, which is pretty fantastic. Like he pulls it off really well.
He played an evil person on Cheers too.
Yeah, but it's a little more evil than Norm. It's a revenge flick, but it's really well done. And it's Stuart Gordon, who you can't really go wrong with Stuart Gordon.
That's true.
Those are my two films.
All right, awesome. Well, welcome back, Josh. Let's see if you do two in a row this time.
Yeah.
Also returning to the show, just a delight, has already spoken so much in this episode, and I hope it doesn't stop. Sammy, welcome back to the show.
And I knew that was me. Hey, thank you so much for thinking I'm a delight. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, would it be you or the person on mute?
Am I on mute?
No, you're not. If you were on mute, why would we be having this conversation?
Why did you ask me that question?
I can't hear anything.
Did I do it? Nick, help me. You're a good host. I need you to help me. I look so pink. Why do I look like the pink, like Tinky Winky Light right now? Not my eyebrows are pink. That's real, but like, okay. Sorry, what?
Tinky Winky's purple.
Tinky. Oh yeah, I meant Poe.
Poe's red.
Red.
But yeah, I said Poe Light would be pink.
Oh.
That's what I meant. But I fucked it up.
Poe Light
Anyway,
is being nice.
Next question.
Next question, Sammy. Any movies with animals in the title that you like?
No.
Perfect.
I wasn't prepared. To answer your previous thing, I will continue to talk. Okay, I'm not good at this game for anyone who follows, but here I am. Thank you.
I'm glad you're back in the rotation of this
I love
game.
you so much. You're my favorite game show host of all time.
Aw, thank you. You were one of my top 100 favorite guests on this show.
Yes, there's 7 billion
isn't
people in the
everybody.
world.
It isn't everybody.
Great.
What a delight. Thank you for doing this show. Finally returning to the show, second Josh of the night. Josh, Jeff Denham pick. Am I going to have to call you Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jeff.
I do believe it says Jeff Denham.
It sure does.
Sure doesn't feel like a person would write that to not be addressed as what they wrote. Sure seems like something we wouldn't have to be covering.
All right.
Sure seems like a thing we could have just skipped over.
First time guest, Jeff Denham. Welcome to the show.
Unbelievable.
I wish my name was like Jerry Corduroy.
Yeah, me too.
You make puppets. You use puppets made out of jeans.
Well, I would if Spirit Airlines could get me my fucking bags. It's been, I'll tell you, it's been a real rough tour. I'm in Yellowknife right now. I was supposed to do. Thank you very much, Spirit Airlines. Supposed to be doing 14 shows in Manitoba alone. They can't get enough of the Denham up there, but no, I lost my. What am I supposed to do with no puppets? Tell
what
jokes?
have you been doing?
I don't know how the fuck I became a straight man.
What?
How did I become a straight man in this? This is bizarre.
I don't know. Look, I don't know what happened. Oh, I'm not even. My camera's not even on.
Well, my agent said
Jeff throwing his voice.
Yeah, my agent. I'm very good at it. If I had my puppets, again, thank you very much, Spirit Airlines. I do a whole thing for you, but I don't have them.
I have a puppet I got at clown college. It's a duck that I named Feet. Do you want to borrow him?
Are you in Yellowknife, Northwest Territories, Canada?
No, I'm not.
Oh, well then no.
Have you ever heard of the Postal Service?
They don't have that in Canada.
Okay, all right. You know what? That's on me. That's on me, Jeff Denham. I'm so sorry. Carry on.
I'm not Canadian.
I'm sorry.
I'm just touring in Canada because I am not allowed to make money off of performances legally in the United States.
So you don't want my
in the greater 48, Alaska, Hawaii. That's all Denham territory, but.
Do you or do you not want to borrow my puppet duck named Feet?
Named Feet?
Yeah, his name's Feet.
Jeff Denham wants to know why the puppet's called Feet.
It depends on what the puppet looks like. Sammy, can you send feet pics?
That looks so funny. Yeah, I can. It looks like a duck. It's a duck.
Are you trying to upstage Jeff Denham, Nick Martucci?
No. Oh.
Do you send
I didn't have a picture of Feet prepared.
Oh.
You know what, Nick? I think maybe you should tell us all to shut up and do the show. And at some point, I'll low-key DM you a picture of Feet, and you can bring it back up.
I had $1 for every time I had that caveat on the show.
Let's listen to Duck.
Jeff, do you want to say any movies, or do you want to just move on with the show?
Dunstan checks in.
Doesn't fit the category, but fun
it's a monkey.
movie.
That's an animal.
It sure is. All right. Well, we're off to a wonderful start. I think that took up all the time that a mini game would have taken up.
For the best.
So I think let's go ahead and just jump to the show. If you're new here, if this is your first time watching, here's what's going to happen. I have gone to IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, and I have pulled parental warnings for a whole bunch of movies with animals in the title. These parental warnings, I don't write them. I don't know who writes them. I'll never know who wrote them. It's been over 2.5 years, over 200 episodes. Nobody's come forward. So until they do, I'm just going to keep stealing their words and making a game show out of them. I'm going to read these warnings. My friends here are going to try to figure out what the movie is based on the warnings. Let's just go in order. Jeff, would
What?
you like a movie from 1988, 2009, or 2023?
1988. Let's go.
1988.
I'm ready to win prizes.
All right. First movie of the night from 1988 for 5 points under the category of sex and nudity. A man is seen partially naked while he is being bathed by his mother.
Oh.
Listen,
What's up?
that was it.
Okay. For 4 points under violence and gore, a white rat is forced to swim in a tank of water with nothing for it to grab onto. It pedals and paws in desperation while a sadistic professor watches. Jeff has a guess. Anybody else? So does Josh. Josh, what do you think this movie is?
Is it the Lair of the White Worm?
Jeff, what do you think?
Horny Rat 2, Back to School.
It is not Horny Rat 2. And surprisingly, I didn't include Lair of the White Worm because I wasn't sure if anybody knew what that movie was. So it's not that either.
Of course, Josh did.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Huh.
I don't know. Josh seems pretty sure.
I thought that scene was in that movie.
If it was up to me, I'd give you the points.
For 3 points under violence and gore, a graphic spinal surgery is seen with flaps of yellow fat and sliced skin.
Oh, that's definitely not Horny Rat 2.
No, it's Hornier Rat 7.
Horny Rat 3.
My guy, yeah, someone. Hell yeah. Someone gets
I'm going to be so honest. I've never done this show on a laptop, and I don't know how to raise my hand. I don't need to raise my hand. I'm not good at this show.
You might. It's under reactions.
It doesn't say that. You don't have to teach me. I'll figure it out as I go. I don't know the answer.
For 2 points under sex and nudity, Alan and a woman eventually become lovers, and their first sexual encounter is shown. Because Alan is quadriplegic and is paralyzed from the neck down, he must give her oral sex. He lies flat on his back. She is seen bending over him in bed and supporting herself by holding on to an overhead hoist. She lifts herself with it so that he can kiss her genital area. And as her excitement builds, she grips it more tightly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
All right, Jeff, what do you think?
Welcome to Mooseport.
Josh, what do you think?
This is Monkey Shines.
This is George Romero's Monkey Shines.
That's a fucked up monkey, by the way.
I only clapped to let you know I found the reaction. I am damaged by this whole segment.
What do you have against quadriplegics giving head?
Nothing.
That was a crazy scene.
Did my hand go? Okay, all right.
Last
all right.
clue under violence and gore. There's a lot of violence in the film. Alan's service monkey has telepathic abilities and can read his thoughts. The monkey violently murders everyone that Alan has a grudge against or hates.
Could also be Welcome to Mooseport. I mean, I would give Pick half points. Jeff half points.
Thank you. I agree on both of those accounts. My name is Jeff Denham, and I deserve half of anything anyone else gets. Jeff deserves half.
Well, that puts Josh at 1, Jeff at -2, Sammy right in the middle at 0.
-1.
That's where I like to float.
Josh, would you like a movie from 1994, 2008, or 2022?
Go with 94.
94.
Oh, once I clicked reactions, now it's here. Now, okay, all right, okay.
1994 for 5 points under profanity. Most of the movie contains nothing but some type of juvenile and crude humored insults, just like Super Mario Brothers the movie.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Most of the
Never
movie,
mind.
Yep.
Never
Most of
mind.
the movie contains nothing but the same type of juvenile and crude humored insults as Super Mario Brothers the movie.
Okay.
Jeff, what do you think this movie is?
Donkey Kong. Gotta get that nut.
Josh, what do you think this movie is?
I don't know if you consider this an animal, but Double Dragon.
I sure do consider that an animal, even if it's mythical. That's 5 points for Josh for getting Double Dragon.
No, dragons aren't animals. That's fucking bullshit. I was prepared for dog, cat, snake, mouse, monkey, rabbit, not fucking dragon.
Horse, cow, lemur.
Yeah,
we
no,
just-
preach. Take him to church, Sammy.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I honestly feel like as I'm in this moment, have, as bad as I am at this show, have never felt more attacked than I am with being me versus these two contestants. This is fucked up, Nick, and you know it.
I don't know it because I feel like you're gonna come in second place.
Ooh, okay, hang on. Keep going.
I'm gonna win.
Also,
I'm sorry I didn't get the made up fictional animal clue.
There's a Komodo dragon. There's a bearded dragon.
Yeah,
dragon.
those all have adjectives or modifiers before dragon, not just dragon. We all know what dragon means. It means the fucking. You know what?
Also in Double Dragon, frightening and intense scene, Shuko transforms into a shadowy figure and transforms into two separate beings. Sex and Nudity, Linda Lash is depicted as an attractive blonde who is a black-clad dominatrix-type villainess, similar to Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman from Batman Returns.
That's so wild. That's what they said about me in high school.
So does that mean cryptids are in this too?
I don't consider most cryptids animals. Some of them are.
Okay.
Violence and Gore movie features the same type of slapstick violence and comic mischief as seen in other campy, kid-friendly ninja movies, such as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Three Ninjas, Surf Ninjas, etc. And Sex and Nudity, there are two scenes where the Lee brothers are oogling at Marion's butt whenever she bends over. For context, that crude gag is based on how Marion's arcade game counterpart has a voluptuous butt, which is also shown twice on screen.
I think I got it because it's Super Mario Brothers, and I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, there's a reason that clue was there. Wasn't sure how many people remembered the Double Dragon movie.
It was it started who was it? It was
So you were trying to trick us?
Always trying to trick.
Martucci.
That's wild. Do you have a fan on one side of you? Because your beard is...
I do have a fan on one side of me.
Good spot, Sammy.
You're so majestic.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Even
You're
without the
killing
fan.
it. My favorite part about being on the show is loving you as a host.
Aw.
My second favorite part is letting you know how much I hate it here. But I'm not there yet, so...
Yeah, Mark Dacascos and Scott Wolf.
Josh is at 6. Sammy's at 0. Jeff. I would pick Jeff Denham as my favorite contestant.
Hey, well, someone
He's at
just
-3.
write down
Yeah.
real quick. Sammy's at 0. I want that on my gravestone. Just bank that. Someone bank it somewhere.
All right, Sammy. I know you hate the show, so I assume you're going to hate these years. Would you like a movie from 1958, 1970, or 2008?
You know that all of this gives me anxiety.
Uh-huh.
I am gonna say 2008 because maybe I'll know a thing.
All right, 2008 for 5 points under Violence and Gore. And Alien talks about the Valley of Very Bad Things and Cave of Flesh-Eating Beasts.
You know how sometimes I do that thing where I get upset because I think I know? Yeah, I'm doing that, but I'm also doing that thing where at the end of the day, I don't know.
All right. 4 points, violence and gore. A character is shot out of a cannon during a circus performance, flies through a flock of geese, soars a great distance up, plummets towards the ground, crashes through the top of a tent, and lands hard on a set of drums. This happens a couple of times, and he is unharmed. I'm just going to cut it off now because, Sammy, what would you like to say?
If I'm wrong about this, okay, whatever. Is it fucking Chicken Run?
Josh, what do you think?
That was my guess too. Chicken Run.
It is not Chicken Run.
Okay, well, we tried. That's all that matters, that we tried.
Man, I never even considered chicken. Chicken is an animal. Oh no! You know what? I didn't think of any kind of avians at all. Fuck. I was just so concerned with like things on land or in the water. I didn't even think about how there's other. No, but like they don't count. They don't count as land. They don't count as land guys because they got those weird arms, wings.
3 points. Frightening and intense scenes. On the planet the characters visit, there's an alien who uses a space rover to chase and freeze other aliens on the planet.
Chickens.
I don't know. I don't know because you know what? Frankly, Nick, I never know.
That's okay. For 2 points under sex and nudity, a female chimpanzee flirts with a male chimpanzee. And a chimpanzee has a handsome, Chad-like face and is very easy to get attracted to.
I've either never seen this movie. This is what I always say. I've either never seen this movie or it's something unhinged. Typically, I've never seen this movie. Why do I come on the show? Because I love it here.
Jeff, what do you think this movie is?
I don't know which one, but it's one of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it's none of the Planet of the Apes.
Good. You know what?
I thought you were going to give him a yes on that, and I was about to
I did too, but you know what? You were right to bring my hopes up and then just dash them on the. You were right.
No, that's what he's a good.
That's what Denham deserves. You're right.
He's a good host.
He is.
Final clue for 1 point under violence and gore. Wait,
does Josh not know either? Oh my god.
A chimpanzee misdirects his flight pack, crashes into several rockets standing on display as they tip over and crash to the ground.
Wait, is this...
Did you make this movie up?
Let's see if Josh was able to figure it out.
Never mind.
I mean, I'm just gonna throw out a name here because I think there was a movie called Space Chimp or something like that.
Starring Andy Samberg, this movie is Space Chimps.
Well, look at that. I was kind of close because chimps are like a monkey, and planets are in space.
You chimps.
I literally don't even like the movie Chicken Run. Okay.
There is an extra clue on this. I didn't want to use it, but I needed to.
What would it matter if it's a made-up fake movie that only you and Josh know?
This is something that somebody wrote on IMDb, and I'm going to read it as written, as spelled.
I think I'm going to like this.
The movie contains several disturbing scenes, including people getting eaten, frozen, and halo-costed.
Oh!
Well, Halo costs about $69.99 now.
Somebody says in the Space Chimp movies, characters get Halo costed.
Wow.
Should I watch this movie?
Do you like Andy Samberg?
Yeah.
Do you like chimps?
It sounds chaotic.
Yeah, you should watch it.
I'm mad at you guys for knowing it, but it sounds like I want to watch it. Okay, carry on.
Josh is at 6, Sammy at -1, Jeff at -4.
That's fine.
Right.
Say one thing real quick, that Alyssa Milano and Robert Patrick are also in Double Dragon.
That's good to know. Can I also say, going through trying to find movies, I put Double Dragon on the list for last week's bad movies. Robert Patrick is in so many bad movies.
Yeah.
I kept seeing his face pop up.
His brother's in good bands though. Brothers in
One of my
Filter and
friends,
Megaton.
this like thrice I've heard him say that Ralph Fiennes plays Voldemort, and
Ralph Fiennes.
and I know that's not relevant, but I feel like this is the crowd to laugh about it.
I love Ralph Fiennes. He was great.
All right.
Also, I'm so sorry to that person. I hope he doesn't watch this.
Also, just an update, I will say that Sammy has since sent a picture of feet.
I did.
So we now know what that looks like. Looks like a duck.
It's an unsolicited duck and feet pic.
Yeah, he's just a duck.
That's a delicacy, man.
Jeff, would you like a movie from 1988, 1994, or 2008?
Fuck it, man. 1988 again. It worked out so well for me the first time.
Yes.
Jeff Denham doesn't learn.
This movie came out the same year as Monkey Shines. For 5 points under
Doesn't help
violence
me.
and gore. A woman is murdered with a machete by an unknown assailant. This happens off screen. What do you think, Jeff?
It's the wrong year, but just because I want to prove that I understand how this game works, Silence of the Lambs. That's an animal.
Yes, that absolutely.
It's not the
would
right
fit the
year,
game.
and there's no machete murder. But I don't mind losing a point just to prove to you guys that I do understand what this game is. I'm just really frazzled because Spirit Airlines keeps losing my puppets. What? Yes?
Hey Jeff, I just want you to know you could have told us that outside of the point system. You could have just let us know. You didn't have to.
It wouldn't have meant as much.
No, I think it would have. Personally,
it would have known I meant it.
Okay.
There had to be sacrifice involved.
For 4 points under violence and gore, there are a few protests staged by environmentalists. Police have to use their little clubs to control the crowd.
No clubs.
Blood is seen, just a few hits. Little clubs.
That makes it sound so whimsical.
I don't know if I've said this before, but my biggest problem is that I am bad at this game.
Oh.
Jeff, what do you think?
Similar to the sentiment of the last time. Wrong year. Definitely not the movie. Dances with Wolves.
That is another one that fits.
Kevin Costner's a fucking animal, right, guys? Right? Yeah.
Was Kevin Costner on your Spirit airline flight?
I don't know what he looks like.
For 3 points under violence and gore, hunters attack and corner an animal. Later, we see its corpse with its head and hands removed. This is a sad and disturbing scene.
Did you say corpse?
Oh.
Corpse. Animal corpse. Jeff, go ahead.
I thought of another one.
Yeah.
It was an animal I didn't even consider when I was thinking about this. Ready?
Ready.
It's not right, but it's the deer hunter.
It is not the deer hunter.
Wow.
Man,
What I love about this is
this whole game.
I feel like you could accidentally guess this movie by doing what you're doing.
I'm really trying.
100%.
But I will ask Josh, what do you think this movie is?
Gorillas in the Mist.
It is Gorillas in the Mist.
Oh, that's the name of that fucking movie. All I could think of was Jane Goodall, and I was like, that's a person, not an animal. Jeff, you're not allowed, even though you're in Yellowknife, you're not allowed to call women animals anymore. Jeff. So that's not right. And I knew that.
Also in this movie, sex
That's
and nudity.
Jeff talking, not me.
A few intimate scenes, no sex. Sigourney Weaver and her lover are seen in a bathtub together. No nudity shown. And violence and gore, Diane Fossey, Sigourney Weaver, is studying why the gorillas are disappearing.
Oh, it wasn't even Jane Goodall.
That they have been hunted by poachers and skinned for their fur.
Man,
Yeah, heads in hands.
You should take away. You should take away more than. You should take away a point just for me thinking it was not. I know.
I think that's a fair mistake.
No, I know who both of them are. That's not. I'm a piece of shit.
I think we have to learn too many women that live with it. Monkeys.
Well, that would be
what?
I said what I said. I'm gonna stand down the hot take. Stop living with monkeys.
Okay. I just wish I was one of them. That was the whole thing.
A monkey or a woman living with monkeys?
Oh, both.
All right, that brings us to our first mini game. The mini game. This is a multiple choice mini game. I'm going to ask one of you to pick between 4 choices. If you get it right, you get 4 points. If not, the next person can guess for 3. Next person can guess for 2, and then that's it because there's only 3 of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Jeff, because you were in last place, I'm going to go to you first.
Bullying me.
Which of these dog movies has the highest rating on IMDb?
Shoot.
Dog Day Afternoon, Man Bites Dog, The Power of the Dog, or Reservoir Dogs? Which has the highest IMDb rating?
If it was up to me, I'd say Dog Day Afternoon, but I know it lost a lot of audiences because this country is very bigoted. What was the last one you said?
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, let's do that one.
That is 4 points to Jeff.
Yeah.
Reservoir Dogs is
those
8.3.
movies.
I'm sorry I said ew. That was rude.
So they
No,
are
you
close.
were right. You're great.
Dog Day Afternoon is a fantastic movie.
It really is.
It is.
So
right.
Man Bites Dog is pretty good too. It's a little
harder
Yeah.
to watch.
Also, I think not a super well rated movie. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's got a 7.4.
Yeah,
So
that
it's
makes
fine.
sense. Yeah.
Sammy,
That makes sense that I was wrong. I mean,
which of these bird movies is the highest rated on IMDb?
Great
The
question.
Birdcage, Birdman, The Birds, or Lady Bird?
Fuck. Can I say that?
That's allowed.
Heck. Personally, I'd say the Birdcage. What were they? What was
The
it?
Birdcage, Birdman, The Birds, or Lady Bird?
I feel like it's between Birdcage and Ladybird, depending on the era. I'm gonna say Birdcage because that's what I pick. I don't care.
Birdcage, unfortunately, is the lowest rated of these 4 at 7.2.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm. That honestly, if we're gonna do an assessment of me on the show, that was a very great example of it. So,
Josh.
wait, what was the answer?
I'm asking him now. Josh, is it Birdman, The Birds, or Lady Bird?
I'm gonna say just because it's a classic, The Birds.
Can't hear. Am I choppy or are you choppy?
I think I'm choppy. The Birds.
Nope. It is not The Birds at 7.6.
Birdman.
No, it's fucking
At
Lady
0.1
Bird.
higher,
Everyone loves
it is
Lady Bird.
Birdman, 7.7.
Birdman, right? Yeah. That's why I thought so. That was one of the. Yeah, the movie's great.
It's so good.
True art, that one.
That is 1 more point for Jeff.
I've heard Michael Keaton as a vulture.
Josh, which of these fish movies is the highest rated fish movie on IMDb? Is it Big Fish, A Fish Called Wanda, Rumblefish, or Antoine Fisher?
That's a stretch, buddy.
What was that?
You know what?
What animals?
I think there's a lot of hatred for Tim Burton. There's a lot of hatred for Tim Burton. Even though Big Fish is actually one of his better movies, in my opinion, in terms of emotional.
I still haven't seen Big Fish.
It's good. It's really good.
Nick, do you want to hang out and watch it?
I cried into my beer. I didn't have a beer at the time, but I still cried into it.
It's embarrassing
I'm
that
gonna
on the internet you didn't say yes. That's fine.
say a fish called Wanda.
I would love to. It is not a fish called Wanda at 7.5.
It's totally-
Jeff, Big Fish, Rumble Fisher, Antoine Fisher.
What animal is a fisher, Nick?
The fish.
Fisher cat.
Son of a bitch. That's a fisher cat, not a fisher. What was the big fish or
Big Fish, Rumble Fish, Antoine Fisher.
I don't know what rumblefish is. I assume it's a transformer. Antoine Fisher, that's not an animal. So I feel like one's a transformer, one's not an animal. It's a surname. So it's got to be the first one you said.
I love the fact you were cleaning up in this round. It is Big Fish.
Yeah. Jeff knows movies.
That is another 3 points.
Fuck Jeff.
Hey. Only Jeff
All
gets
right.
to say fuck Jeff.
I'm going to give this last one. We're going to start off with Sammy again, just because now you are at the lowest.
Hey, but that's not the rotate. Oh, whatever.
I'm
Whatever.
doing. I have an
I'm
extra
not
one.
No, it's okay. Jeff's
Sammy.
used to this kind of treatment.
Which of these cat movies is the lowest rated on IMDb? The Cat in the Hat, Cat Women on the Moon, A Talking Cat, or Cats?
Fuck. I'm gonna say Cats, assuming it's the newest one.
It is the newest one. 2.8 is not the worst cat movie on this list. Jeff,
If you actually, Nick,
Cat in the Hat,
if you
baby.
could not address me for the remainder of the show, that would be ideal.
the Tower Has Fallen. Cat in the Hat is the highest rated of those four at 4.1.
That's what I thought. Wait, what's the worst one? What it even is?
Josh, Cat
sorry,
Women
I'm
on the
sorry.
Moon or A Talking Cat?
Cat Women
I
on the
bet
Moon.
it. Yeah, I bet it's that.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh,
The worst movie at 2.1 is A Talking Cat?
Well, I better start voting.
Exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point.
Oh,
when is it from?
It is from 2013.
Oh,
Have you watched it?
I have watched videos of people watching it, and it deserves that 2.1.
So your dramatic, wispy, moving beard knew so hard what you were doing. I just hope you sleep well tonight.
Well, with that mini game, Jeff picked up 8 fucking points, and the rest of you didn't do anything.
I said that as if I've ever done good on this show.
Which means Josh is now at 9. Jeff is at 1, back in the positives.
Man,
Sammy is at -1.
you're lucky, pal.
How do you pick up 8 points and only end up at 1?
Because I'm not a coward, Josh. Because I play the game. I'm not afraid. Even if I don't know, I just make something up because I'm a team player.
Jeff Denham is playing the game a lot like Josh Pick.
That guy's great. True visionary. Got to meet him once. Man, everyone should book him. Not just comedy, anything. TED Talks, funerals. You're making cookies and you're bored for a while.
Hey,
Hey,
Jeff Denham, I love you. Nick, I miss you. Tell me about the show we're doing.
We're moving on
The
to the last
beer
4 movies.
Jeff,
Jeff, would you like a movie from 1978, 2006, or 2015?
78. It's almost 1988, but 7 instead of an 8. Jeffy knows his numbers.
All right, 1978 for 5 points. Under frightening and intense scenes, the camp leader is a bit of a tough guy.
Hey,
Under frightening and intense scenes, the camp leader is a bit of a tough guy. Jeff, what do you think?
I'm not gonna say it.
Corey Feldman and Meatballs. Meat used to be animals.
Meat did used to be animals.
About to say the
It
same
is not
thing.
meatballs.
It's at a camp.
Easy come, easy go with those points.
I was about to say the same thing.
For 4
I'm
points
coming for you, Poirier.
under sex and nudity, halfway in the film, a woman decides to distract a guard by flashing her bare breast briefly. A body double was used for Heather Menzies.
Wait, hold on. For clarity,
Yes.
Nick,
Yep.
someone wrote in the responses of the rating
Uh-huh.
that someone flashed their breastises and then mentioned the person they were specifically.
No. Mention the person that they weren't specifically.
Can you repeat the question?
Halfway in the film, a woman decides to distract a guard by flashing her bare breast briefly. A body double was used for Heather Menzies. So Heather Menzies is the actress. It wasn't her.
Okay, so someone
breast.
mentioned the boobies were shown, but it wasn't them.
If you were looking for Heather Menzies' bare breast briefly, this isn't the film for it.
Hey, I just want you to know if there's any way for you to get everyone together who writes these, I want to physically fight them all.
No, they're already dead.
Josh,
no, they're not. They're soccer moms. That's the problem.
I do because I know a lot about this movie. It's the prequel to James Cameron's Piranha 2. This is Piranha 1.
This is Piranha.
Probably because you know who the fuck Heather Ovaries is.
Are you one of my writers?
Josh
Jeff
is?
Denims?
Not I.
I'm
just here to get upset and love Nick. That's why I come here.
Violence and gore, at least a dozen people are killed and at least 24 are seen with gory, gruesome wounds. Violence and gore, a lot of blood forms in water. We see gruesome skin tears and cuts. Various bites range from just outer skin to several muscles torn. And violence and gore, lots of scenes of fish eating people's legs and people getting eaten, splash as pools of blood form. Very gory.
Yeah, I saw a documentary about this movie. That's all I knew. That's how I knew that the body double was used.
All right, we got 3 movies left, and Josh, start thinking about what movie you want me to watch this week. Josh is at 13. Jeff is at 0. Sammy is at -1.
I'm gonna tell you a movie, and you owe it to me to watch it regardless.
Do I?
No, you've probably seen whatever I come up with as a bit. And carry on. I'm so sorry. Keep going.
Josh, would you like a movie from 1996, 2009, or 2023?
I think we all want to pick 1996.
1996 for 5 points under profanity. A man tells an older woman he has something for her and puts his hand in his pocket to presumably pull his hand back out with his middle finger up. He looks at her while his hand is in his pocket and tells her never mind. She's curious as to what he was going to give to her and asks what it is. She then asks him if he was playing a game of pocket pool and starts to laugh and says he has a chubby. She then walks away saying, "Dream on, you little fart."
I am so serious. I'm so serious, Nick. This is the biggest I hated here. What the fuck was that paragraph? I hate what?
I gave you a full scene from this film.
What? Who spent the time to write that?
Jeff, what do you think this movie is?
Pecker. Like a woodpecker, right? You said Antoine Fisher, and that's a person. So Pecker gets to be
it's not
animal too. You know, like apostrophe, then Pecker, like like God damn it, Earl, cut down a goddamn maple tree. We got a bunch of peckers in there, you know?
For 4 points under sex and nudity. A group of teenagers ambush an adult using a car and a fire extinguisher. We see them spray him with the extinguisher. We later see him walking back with a clean circle of fire extinguisher on his butt, where his butthole would be.
Huh?
Huh.
What?
This
For
could be
3
anything.
points, under
Why?
violence and gore, a man's jacket gets caught in the door of a plane. It takes off with him trapped outside.
Oh wait.
I know what it is.
I'm gonna go for it.
All right, Jeff, what do you think?
Black Sheep.
Josh, what do you think?
Black Sheep.
It is Black Sheep.
Hey, I
Jeff
have a
knows
thought.
movies.
I
What's your
think I
thought?
Black Sheep.
Yeah.
How'd you guess that?
It was totally on my own.
The man.
I told you
the
I was
man-
having trouble with the reactions. So that's why I did that.
Uh-huh.
The man who got his coat stuck in the airplane, that was Chris Farley. That's how he died. little fun trivia fact about the movie. That's how he died.
Yeah, that scene
Just
wasn't supposed to happen.
The next 2 years, that was just like a Weekend at Bernie's situation.
I know I'm bad at this game, but have any of you ever seen the movie Black Sheep that's like from New Zealand and it's a horror
Yes,
movie about zombie sheep?
That movie's so fun.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
it's
So good. Okay.
good.
All right. I like it here again. Thank you, Nick. Carry on.
Chris Farley played 9 of those sheep.
Not
Also in Black Sheep, alcohol, drugs, and smoking, another scene where Mike and Steve unintentionally get high on nitrous oxide while Mike is driving. Played for laughs. And alcohol, drugs, and smoking, in one scene, Chris Farley's character is with teenagers and he's holding a joint and beer in both hands and says
Yeah.
quotes like snorting, shooting, sucking, popping, etc.
Played for
Yeah.
laughs. Chris
Hey,
Farley and David
Nick.
Simon played for seriously.
Nick, I have a very serious question.
Yes, what's up?
Since you've started the show,
Uh-huh.
have you responded to any rating forums?
You can't.
do you write
There's no
into-
comment section.
Huh?
There's no comment section or anything.
No, I know,
Howard.
but people obviously respond to the ratings. Like, are you one of those people now?
No, I will say you do see sometimes where somebody has edited a rating to say, no, that's wrong and you're an idiot.
Okay, but you don't
But I don't
go
do that.
respond to ratings for the bit.
I do not.
Okay. I just making
Mm-hmm.
sure. Your beard still looks really majestic with the fan.
I once put a couple of these in and got mad at me.
There we go. Get the fan a little higher.
I want to paint you. You look like a majestic wizard.
Yeah.
I feel like a French
He is.
girl.
You are. I'll paint you like one of mine.
Intellectually,
2
you are
movies
French.
left. Sammy, would you like a movie from 2006, 2008, or 2022?
I feel like 2006.
2006. Wrong one is all I'll say.
I was gonna say no, me.
But we're gonna
Can
do
I
it.
change it? Wait, can I change
No,
it?
I want to do this movie, so I'm so sorry. 2006 for 5 points under violence and gore. The film earns its title as one of the goriest and most horrific films ever made, despite its darkly humorous tone.
Wait, what? Wait. One more time.
The film earns its title as one of the goriest and most horrific films ever made, despite its darkly humorous tone. Jeff, what do you think this movie is?
It's not right. And I'm, for a number of reasons, sure that you did not choose this movie for
Okay.
the show.
Uh-huh.
But it is Elephant. Gus Van Zant's Elephant.
Oh my God. Oh my
Very
God.
important.
There is a darkly humorous tone to Elephant.
Oh, I laughed so hard at that movie.
It is not about an elephant at all. It is about something much different. And it's important to know that going into it.
For 4 points under sex and nudity, a man is seen defecating. Everything is shown, although it is CGI. Josh, what do you think this movie is?
Is this a Human Centipede?
This is not the Human Centipede.
I would have been so mad.
Yeah, right. I had the same thought. That's not an animal, that's an insect. But then again, Antoine Fisher is a human.
I will say
you guys,
animals.
I don't know. Hold on. I just got a tattoo of a worm on my hand.
Whoa.
That sure is a worm.
Just why? Because it makes me laugh. That's the only reason.
That's the best reason to get a tattoo.
My mom was like, "For what reason?" And I said, "Because smile."
Ah. For 3 points. 3 points under sex and nudity. Overall, this film is actually pretty tame in terms of sexuality when you compare it to other trauma films, i.e. Terror Firmer, Citizen Toxie, and is on par with stuff like the original Toxic Avenger or Tromeo and Juliet.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I appreciate that you knew that this was not.
No, I absolutely.
For me.
I met the actor. I talked to the actor from Terra Firma and Romeo and Juliet.
Wow, that's so cool. What's the answer to this question?
I remember it.
For 2 points under violence and gore, a man's legs get ripped apart like a wishbone. A giant chicken egg is shown coming out of a person's butt. Chicken eggs protrude out of a man's chest and hatch. He then vomits. A chicken head protrudes from the neck of a decapitated person. It then bites the nose off of a man.
Oh, wait, I know what this is.
I hope so. Your hand's been raised for a while.
Yeah.
Sammy, do you want to take a guess on this?
Yeah, no, I just want you to know that I think this sounds unhinged and it's crazy. And I bet that Josh knows the answer, and I wanted to say that first. Goodbye.
I mean, you're not wrong. I can't give you the point for that, but you're not wrong.
I didn't want a point. I just wanted a moment.
I may be wrong with this answer, but I'm going to say Poltergeist.
Poltergeist, Night of the Chicken Dead is this movie.
What a bizarre movie this is.
Nick?
It's even more bizarre than the title. Like, it's just so weird.
Hey, Nick.
Yep.
You know that those plans we made to hang out?
Yeah.
When I get there, I am gonna assault you first.
Oh, so now I'm inviting you over?
Yeah, so yeah, and then I'm gonna beat you up because the fucking Poltergeist. You know I'm already bad at this game. And then after that, I'll give you a smooch and it'll be fine.
One movie left. This game is tied up. Josh is at 17. Jeff is at 1. Sammy is at -1. Jeff, just for fun, would you like a movie from 1958, 1994, or 2022?
2022.
Yeah!
2022.
I ain't no coward.
All right, this movie came out last year. We already have 2 hands up for some reason.
Whoa, sorry.
You know what? This is a rare time I'm going to do this. If you know what this answer is, Jeff, I will give you the 5 points. But I won't tell you if you're right or wrong until after I read the first clue.
Great.
That's so fun.
I think this movie came out last year, but it could have been the year before. I'll be honest, it's been a real whirlwind since things came back for old Jet. Is it Pig?
For 5 points,
is that 2021?
Scenes. The movie in general can be very upsetting and depressing. Would you like to keep that answer?
Yeah.
Anybody else want to guess?
think I'm
What?
off by. I think I'm wrong in the year, though.
Josh, what do you think?
I'm gonna say The Lamb.
Sammy, what do you think?
Yeah, whatever Jeff Denham said.
Yeah.
It is not The Lamb.
Ah.
It
Pig.
is also not Pig.
Yeah.
But
I
we
think that
have
came out.
fun here.
I think it came out in 2021. I'm so sorry, Sammy.
No, that's
just
so
like-
wild because I don't know why you're saying that. I didn't even answer. I haven't answered yet.
Mm.
For 4 points under frightening and intense scenes, a man receives the Heimlich maneuver after choking on a sandwich. All right, Jeff, what do you think this time?
This didn't happen in the movie, but I think it came out last year. And you have Jackass 4. It's an animal.
It absolutely is an animal, and I think I used one of the jackasses in the last time I did this, but it is not Jackass 4.
Well, that's fun.
Oh,
though.
that would have
good.
been so good. Good job.
It
Nick.
would have been, right?
I didn't walk away. I didn't walk away from Jackass 4 going, I'm really depressed.
No.
Really? Did you
That's
see
a
what
good- you
some
know
of
what?
those guys look like now?
Yeah, but still, I was happy they were still alive.
And they're rich, so whatever.
For 3 points under frightening and intense scenes, Ellie's bitterness towards Charlie is very harsh and upsetting.
Ellie's bitterness towards Charlie. Angel's not an animal, so it's not Charlie's Angels.
Jeff, what do you
Fourth
think?
Angry Birds movie.
It is not Angry Birds movie.
Now that's a movie I walked away from depressed.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking.
For 2 points under frightening and intense scenes, Charlie loses his partner, and this results in him being shut off from the world and not doing anything.
Hey, Nick, could
Yep.
you just like sidebar DM me a clue?
The answer?
Yeah.
No, I cannot.
Okay. All right. Just checking.
All right, here's an extra clue. The title has an animal in it.
Oh shit! I know it. I know.
Wait, my
I
whole
got a
mother
guess.
is asleep in the next room. I just woke her up with that laugh.
Did you just scream, "Ah, my hole"?
No, my whole mom. My mother is asleep over there. And I think I've been semi-chill, but that cackle I just had probably fucked her right up.
For 1 point under violence and gore, character binge eats in an aggressive manner as a form of self-harm towards himself. He ends up puking on himself, a long sequence depicting his mental state.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know it.
Okay,
I know it.
Jeff.
The Whale.
Josh.
I was gonna say Monkey Bone, but I think it's The Whale.
This is The Whale.
I didn't see this movie.
Neither did I. I feel like I don't need to see it. I'm
Did I
glad
just
people
so
like
good?
Brendan Fraser again, but
Well,
But not
it's like
this.
3 Brendan Frasers.
I really like as a form of self-harm towards himself.
Yeah.
That's for
As
sure
opposed
not
to
redundant.
Cool Brothers.
All right, we might as well go to this last question for no real reason, because Josh, even if you bet at all, you most likely will not lose.
Oh wow, it's cool.
Hey, I'm
yep.
gonna bet it all.
All right. Well, in
Does
a
that
moment, I'm going to
threaten
ask
anyone?
you. I'm going to ask you how much of something, based on IMDb's top 250 movies of all time. I want you all to privately message me if you feel like it. How confident you feel about IMDb's top 250. Jeff, you can risk up to 1 point. Sammy, you can risk up to 2 points.
I'll take
Josh, you can risk up to
Yes.
17 points.
I'm not gonna do what I did last. I'm not gonna do what I did 2 weeks ago.
The only way you can lose is if you risk all of your points and somebody else gets it exactly right. Because if you get
Nick,
it exactly
did you get my
right,
message?
I got your message. If you get it
Okay.
exactly right, I will give you an extra 3 points.
Yeah, I'm not doing what I did 2 weeks ago.
All right, let's go.
Okay, great. Everybody's got things in. So real simple question based on this topic. How many movies in IMDb's top 250 movies of all time fit this category? How many
Ooh.
movies have an animal in their title? In
And how many?
IMDb's top 250. How many of these movies have an animal in their title? Just privately message me how many movies you think in IMDb's top 250 have an animal in their title.
I nearly said 251.
What a spectrum. You all are wonderful.
No, wait. I want to change. I guess.
I was gonna bet one. I was gonna say $1, but
Okay. You get that, Nick?
Oh no. I accidentally opened up the YouTube tab and heard my own voice coming.
You get it? You see my answer?
I did get your answer.
Because I wrote one and I was like, no, that's stupid. So I wrote the other one.
I
saw the
just
other one?
sent Nick 87 messages.
Yeah,
And that's that on being a female.
Sammy, I think you're safe either way. All right, of the top 250, Josh said that there is 29 movies in the top 250. Sammy said that there are 139 movies in the top 250. Jeff said every single movie in the top 250 has an animal in
250.
the title. 250 movies.
First I said one, then I thought that wasn't enough, so I moved the slider over a little bit.
Nick, I'm gonna own this.
Yep.
I said 139, and I'll show you my boobs if you tell everyone I was right. I take it back because I was so hard wrong. I was over 100 wrong. I was over 100 wrong. That's embarrassing. All of that was embarrassing.
I haven't even given you an answer yet.
Didn't you just say that?
No, I said that Josh guessed 29, you guessed 139. Jeff
I thought you said
guessed
the
250.
Yeah.
I thought you said the answer was 29.
No.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Carry
The
on.
movies that fit this category are One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Silence of the Lambs, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, The Lion King, Grave of the Fireflies, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Reservoir Dogs, To Kill a Mockingbird, Batman Begins, Wolf of Wall Street, Elephant Man, Raging Bull, Spider-Man No Way Home, Deer Hunter, How to Train Your Dragon, Hachi, A Dog's Tale,
Wouldn't name
Groundhog
139
Day,
movies.
and Dances with Wolves. There are 18 movies on that list.
Oh, you were so close.
17.
I will say, you still would have been off, but you were so close to being the closest at one.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
Not you, Jeff.
No, me.
Yeah. But we all know what happened here. Josh was only off by 11. Jeff, unfortunately, was off by 232. Sammy was off by 121.
When you say it like that, it makes me feel like an asshole.
Listen, if anyone's watching this...
Jeff bet 1 point. Sammy bet 2 points. Josh picks up 10 points.
Yay.
Our final scores tonight. In third place at -4 is Sammy. Second place at -2 is Jeff Denham. First place with 27 points. We have fun here. Also, shout out to Marty. They were praying for Josh's downfall, and it did not happen.
If anyone wants to see my boobs, send me $40. Because I just embarrassed myself on the show. So.
I feel like, if I'm not mistaken, this is the second or third time on the show you've offered to show your boobs if you won.
I've never won, though.
You have never won.
That was the first time I offered to show them as a loss. I don't think I've even ever come in like fourth.
So yeah, go hit up Sammy if you want some of Sammy's boobs.
Like, good end the the show. End the show.
Let's end the show. The movies we didn't get to tonight.
Sammy's
The Men Who Stare at Goats we didn't get to. Cocaine
Oh.
Bear, Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
That's what my dad said. My dad said, like, cocaine bear? I said, yeah, just like that.
Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, The Owl and the Pussycat, Tammy and the T-Rex, The House Bunny, Shaun the Sheep Movie, and Bad News Bears.
Which one?
Yeah.
The remake.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there isn't enough clues, surprisingly, for the original.
Oh, wow. Well, the second one. Let them play. Let them play.
Huh.
I think really the only things is a man drinks and a kid says the N-word repeatedly.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
that.
Before we go, if there's anything you want to promote, anywhere you want to be found, any last words?
I think Sammy just promoted something.
Sammy's starting a new online business.
Yeah, I have not shit going on. Hit me up if you want to hang out.
That is a perfect plug. Jeff, do you want to plug any of your Canada dates?
No, those are all sold out. You can't come to them. But if you're in the contiguous 48, December 16th, come to see Oh God No at the Rockwell.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday night. That'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
I am going to try to be there.
I would
You
love
better
to be
be.
there.
It's up the street from you.
Also, again, Marty is in the
Oh, yeah,
comments. Venmo, Cash App. I am a simple man asking for Sammy's Venmo.
Oh my god, my Cash App is Gumwad. My Cash App is literally Gumwad, and my Venmo is Sanderson927.
Well, there you go, Marty. Enjoy that. We'll see if Sammy sticks to what she said.
I'll show you mine.
I will.
I'll show you mine for 20. $5.
We already got a feet pick.
I do
Oh
feet.
yeah, I'll show you feet. I'll show you feet too, as a treat.
I'll do any of it for
Nick, I am so
$18.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's not true. I won't do any of it. I am a coward.
Jeff, real
Also,
quick,
my mother is 14 feet away from me. She is hearing all of this.
Marty has just sent Josh Cash App.
Come
Yeah,
on, Sanderson927. Okay.
What are we even doing?
I love you so much. I love the show. Thank you for having me on.
Josh, do you want to suggest a movie?
Yeah, I do, and I'm just trying to play it out in my head.
I've given you so much time.
Yeah,
I know,
I gotta
but
pee.
I'm trying to have a good one to give you is what I'm trying to do. You know what? I'm actually going to give you another decent horror movie from this year.
Okay.
Malum, Malum.
Malum. Have no idea what that is.
It's a remake of it's a remake of The Last Shift.
I don't know if I know what that is either.
It's a movie basically about a female police officer spending her time in it's the last day of a one of the stations is open.
Mm-hmm.
And she basically takes the last shift there to find out stuff about what happened with her father when he killed a cult leader.
All right, well, I'm in.
Listen, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Marty just Cash Apped me, so bye.
So Sammy has to go ahead and pee and send some pics.
Has
Josh,
to is happy to. Bye.
I got nothing going on, Nick. I'm
great. Let's wrap this up.
Hold on. Let me figure out what my Cash App is here real quick.
Hey, my literal mother is listening. I'm gonna hit leave. I love it here. I hate it here. Nick, you're incredible.
Once again, thank you so much, Sammy. Thank you to Josh Poirier. Thank you to Jeff Denham. Thank you to Josh Pick. May he rest in peace.
I'm Joshua Pick 0 at Cash App. I'm Jeff Denham, but my Cash App is Joshua Pick 0, apparently.
I'm
Miss
Nick
Josh Beck.
Martucci. You can find me on all social media at Blundering Idiot. Find the show Facebook, search Inappropriate Movie Database, or click the link in the description. Twitter, Instagram, at IMDb Game. We do this show every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel. Like, subscribe, bells,
Hi,
whatever
Marty.
button YouTube,
know who
whatever
else is
button
watching.
YouTube has, click that. Come back next week for movies that were never shown in theaters. Maybe they were. I don't know. We've gone so long, and I have no idea where we are. Thank you for watching this show. Goodbye.